Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bops and Bangers. It is our favorite day of the year, I think.
I think that we have more fun doing this
than anything.
It's like Christmas morning.
It's literally like this is our Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
God,
this is
yes.
our fucking day.
Yeah.
And we are so excited. It is our top albums of 2022. Woo! I can't wait. Ashley and I do not know each other's lists. We have speculations.
Yeah, well, we have
conspiracy theories.
We did our top albums so far in June.
Yes.
So I kind of know some of yours.
I definitely know some of yours. Yes. But there are conspiracy theories in here. There are there's some wild additions. Ashley and I were like texting each other in panic 99% of the time of like, only 20? What am I going to do? Do we go back to our
20.
fours? Like, there was a lot of stress behind these lists. So I really hope you all enjoy them. We sure fucking do. Are you ready, Ashley?
I think I'm ready. I was just telling Kelsey, I have a top 48.
I love that you couldn't get to a top 50.
I only had 48. I had so many fivers this year. And then I was like, I have to go back to the fours.
I know.
Just in case. And boy, did I find some amazing albums that were fours.
Gems that I forgot about. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that really opened up a can of worms.
It really fucking did, though. It opened up the worst can of worms because my list went nutso banana.
Yeah, it really caused and then I've been seeing other publications lists and I'm like,
That's the thing. Is there, Tater, excuse you, sir. I told you. Are you just saying hi? Say hi to the team. Say hi to the team. Oh, what a good boy. Can you go to your bed?
Okay, so back to my top 48 because I just wanted to. This is the top 20 that we're going through.
Yes,
we don't know.
Ashley could not handle
I have to mention some that were amazing, just a really quick just drop it.
Yeah,
because
just a little.
I hate not mentioning them because I fucking am obsessed. First Aid Kit's album, Palomino.
Okay,
didn't make my list.
Okay,
but didn't make my top 20.
Okay,
but it's really good. Folk music, check it out. Montel Fish, Jamie.
Whoa!
I know.
Oh, I'm already rethinking everything.
I love that album so much.
21? Is it number 20?
It's number 24.
Wow.
I know. The Wombats.
What?
Fix Yourself, Not the World.
You just told me how much you love that album.
23.
Oh my God.
I couldn't do it.
Oh my God.
I couldn't do it.
I am behooved and baffled.
Know. Mooney Long, Public Displays of Affection.
Which is on a lot of people's end of year list right now.
It's so good.
Yep.
It's so good.
Yep.
RYX, Blood Moons.
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
Yeah.
The Fame, Talk, that album.
So good.
Sabrina Carpenter, Emails I Can't Send.
Oh, so good.
It's so good.
Oh my
Holly
God.
Humberstone, Can You Afford to Lose Me? I know! Dude. Camila Cabello.
That album was a bop.
She was on my half-year list.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Freya Balance. I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed. Just didn't make it. Maverick Sabre.
Same.
CMAT dropped.
Oh my God.
Yeah, If My Wife Knew I'd Be Dead. That one's Mallrat. Butterfly Blue dropped.
Whoa.
Wild Rivers, Sidelines.
Wait, I am, this is heavy, guys.
Dude, you guys.
You know what also came out that I forgot about? Michelle's album. We saw them twice and I was like, oh, fuck, I love Michelle.
I did love that. Nope, not here.
Number 49, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Harry Styles. Taylor Swift, no. Dean Lewis, so sorry. But anyways, Matt Mason didn't make it.
What?
I know.
What?
You guys.
What?
So just to make Kelsey stress because she has no idea.
I am stressed. That in there were at least 3 albums I could have sworn would have been in your top.
I know. Lizzo, Flo Milli, Ari Lennox, all of these amazing albums. Magnolia Park's album.
Still haven't listened. Missed it.
Baku's Revenge.
Yeah.
Fucking shit slaps if you're looking for pop punk. Anyways, let's get
get
down to it. But
that's insane. Here's the thing. There has been so much music this year.
I know.
I'm still not even all caught up. these are, for me personally, these are albums that I've been thinking about nonstop, that I think have a very big contribution to music as well. Like, you know, in terms of like pushing forward genres.
Oh wow, you got deep with it.
I did. I got pitchforky with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, I just
because there are some.
I'm just, you know, here for a good time.
You are, and that's why I love you. That's why I love you, and why we work so well together. Because I'm over here like analyzing, like, well, this note is just so beautiful, and you're like, that was fun, and I love that. I wish. Although there are some of mine that are just fun.
Great.
Are you ready?
I'm
ready. Who wants to go first? I can go first. I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Okay. I'm pretty sure my last half year was Young Bae. Young Bae, I'm so sorry. He
made it though.
He did not make it.
Oh.
He has been thus pushed out by Dead's album Blue Skies. And I say this because I re-listened to Dead and I love the classic indie rock sound that they have.
That album is so good.
It's underratedly good.
Yes.
It's a brief 32 minutes, but those 32 minutes are filled with great fucking music.
It's really good. And remember their show didn't sell out and we were like, what?
Devastating, because Dead is incredible. I think everyone needs to go check them out. I did my favorite songs from all these albums. Fair enough. You were dealing with the top 48. I was just dealing with the top 20. Bad Love, Waterfall, and Dream On, all incredible songs. Dead, number 20, Blue Skies. Good job, Dead, A+. I just also love her voice. It's very, like, if I was in an indie rock band, that's what I would want to sound like. So I have a connection to her.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so good.
That album is amazing. Didn't make my list, but it's really good. My
number 50.
Yeah. My number 20, and excuse me for butchering, but this is probably why on my Spotify Wrapped, I had rap on my list because I was obsessed with this album. Toby Nwigwe,
yeah.
His album Moments. I'm obsessed.
You are obsessed.
This is so good.
Yes.
It's really good. If you're a Kendrick fan and that album's on your top, you need to listen to this album. It's so good. It's theatrical and
he's fun.
He's fun.
His TikTok is one of my favorite music TikToks right now.
So talented. Like
so dumb talented.
Like what we were talking about earlier, a true artist.
And his wife is also
all over the album.
Incredible.
Amazing. I am obsessed with it. If you are into rap music, check it out. It is one of the best.
I'm pretty sure he's British too.
British. We've talked about him before.
We have many times.
Go a few podcasts back, check it out. We go more in depth than I've been listening to.
You're like, I don't know where I am or what anything sounds like anymore.
But I made it here.
But no, you have been listening to that album a lot, so that doesn't surprise me. Good
I love
20.
that Chameleonaire is on a song, too.
Where has Chameleonaire been?
I don't know.
Clearly, we need to keep featuring him in music.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's great.
Just saying. I love that. Okay. We move on. Number 19 for me made it to the list. Welcome to Bartees Strange's Farm to Table.
Wow, that
low.
Yeah, whoa.
Here's my thing. I love Bartees. We all know I love Bartees. This album is genius. The man flits through genres like it's nobody's business. He just can take any genre of music and make it incredible.
Yeah.
As a whole, like re-listening to it, like I really loved specific songs. Cohesively, I don't know.
Okay.
I think it dropped a little bit for me as I re-listened to it.
It's higher on my list.
Crazy. The non-Bartees.
Who is she?
Welcome.
I know. Well, the first album we talked is
chaotic.
Nope.
Yeah.
But this album, I find it cohesive and
yeah,
I love the move through genres. You're never bored.
Yeah. And I think it's one of the albums that is just changing music.
Yeah.
It's incredible. 100%. Bartees is one of the most insane artists I've ever come across, really. Yeah. He's so good. I just wanted, I think, a little bit more. I wanted the Bartees from the first album little bit more. And I got a lot more
Mm-hmm.
rap. I got a lot more like new sounding music.
Yeah.
And My favorite songs, though, I love these. Heavy Heart, Black Gold, and Mulholland
Black Gold.
Drive.
Oh, that's a good one.
Incredible music.
I actually do have some favorite songs.
I mean, I'm sure you do, Ashley. Just deep in the recesses of your Spotify account. Anyways, that is my... Ashley sometimes just goes and just forgets that she's on air.
So sorry.
You're like, she's here. I promise.
Yeah.
This is the chaos of behind the scenes.
Okay. I don't have any top for him, but it's fine. They're not in that playlist. We're good. Yeah. All the songs you mentioned are great.
Yeah. So that is my number 19, Bartees Strange. We love him. Mwah, Bartees. Genius.
Yeah, I have him higher up.
I can't wait.
So
I can't wait.
we'll discuss.
We'll discuss that.
My number 19 moved down for me
Okay.
because she was in my top 5.
Whoa. Way
know.
down.
At my half year, she was in my top 5.
Okay.
Still obsessed.
Okay.
Kept her on the list because I couldn't.
I think I know who you're talking about.
So my number 19
Yes.
is Umi.
Yes.
Forest in the City. It's an amazing R&B pop.
Yep.
Chill,
She's
emotional.
a beautiful singer.
It's so good.
Yeah.
There's so many songs on there. I liked it better than Ari Lennox's album and Mooney Long. Those two ladies are powerhouses. I
Yeah.
just loved the lyrics, and I mean, Umi's so good.
She's so good. There was some reason I didn't connect again
Yeah.
to her, and I was really sad because I remember loving that
Yeah.
album when I
Yeah.
listened to it.
Kind of same. Like, that's why she's my number 19 now.
Number 18 for me might be a bit of a surprise for a lot of people, including you. But I have been loving this album, and I love these 3 girls. I'm really here for the rise of pop girls again, like the collective.
Yeah.
So my number 18 is Say She with
Wow.
Prism. Yeah. Again, a very short album.
You love that.
I
It's
did.
like a bonus for you.
It is. The disco, though, the rise of disco, first off,
I
is
didn't
my
get
favorite.
disco from that album.
Very vibey.
Oh.
Very feeling like a goddess.
Yes.
Very like
I get that.
yeah. Mixed with R&B, mixed with pop. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just incredible. It's 3 women from all around. So one's I think in London, one's in New York, and I just think that the meshing,
Yeah, they are
of
like
genres.
skyrocketing to stardom.
as they fucking should.
Yeah.
It is such a good, cute little album.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this was one of my ones that was just like, this is just fun, and I love it. I just love every song off of it. It's just great. It's fun. It doesn't need to be too thought-provoking.
Yeah.
And they do it well.
Yeah,
They do it well.
I love that.
So Say She with Prism.
Number 18 for me
Yes.
is Aurora. The Gods We Can Touch.
Yes.
Almost moved her around. I moved her around a lot.
I did too.
I honestly seeing her live made me obsessed with her.
Agreed.
And this album.
Agreed.
She's such a good performer. It was such a good show, and the songs even stuck with me more watching it.
Yes. Agreed.
So, I couldn't take her off the list. And there are some fucking bangers on that album.
Her cute little voice. She always just talks like this.
Yeah.
At her
That's a
concerts,
really
and
good
she's just
impression.
she's just such a little fairy angel. And
That is such a good
oh,
impression.
I've perfected my Aurora.
Yeah,
impression.
wow, that is so good.
She is so, and she's always like, huh, fuck. It's
yeah.
she's just such a delicate angel.
But her
and
songs are powerful. Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
And she's so famous now, which is awesome because
Yes.
of her Into the Unknown from Frozen 2. She did that.
Yeah.
She's just become a fairy angel to
Yeah.
us all.
Yes.
And
She is
I love it.
definitely a cult following.
Very cult following. Yeah.
People are gonna go to bat for her.
It's
for
almost like
sure.
Florence, when people
Yes.
dress up in the flower crowns
Yeah.
and the witchiness kind of. People are so here for the fairiness of
They love
Aurora.
a fairy goddess.
They love a fairy goddess.
Yeah. So Aurora, I love the album. The
It's a
Gods
great
We Can
album.
Touch. It's so good.
It's a great pop album.
Mm-hmm.
In my 17th spot, Ashley's favorite band of all time, Black Country New Road, with their album Ants from Up There. We all know I was not going to let this list go without putting them on there.
Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed.
I will die for them.
This album I liked better than their last.
You did, which thank you. I appreciate it's about you. But I think it's more brilliant than their first album. And then they broke up, as we all know.
Oh, yeah.
I am very bitter that I'll never get to see this live. They are just chaotic, and I love chaos. I love how improvisational it feels. I love how just rambly it is. I just love the weirdness of this band, and I will go down in a fiery flame pit of hell to defend this album.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will. I will. Some of my favorite songs off of it are Chaos Space Marine, Haldern, and Bread's song, incredible just weirdness. If you are like me and you like a little bit of chaos in your life, enjoy.
I love that.
Thank you.
I just realized we didn't guess our top albums.
Do you want to do that now?
I think yours is Fred again.
Okay. I think yours is Dermot.
Okay.
You heard it here, folks.
Who's going to win?
I
don't know. It could be wet leg for you.
Who knows?
A toss-up.
Who knows?
All right. My number 17. I talked about this amazing artist a lot this year.
Mm-hmm.
She was on my half-year list.
Okay.
And she stayed.
Okay.
Shinsia.
Oh, yeah.
With her album Alpha. It's so good. I love this album.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's got like kind of the reggae vibe, but also just like alternative R&B.
Yes.
Sean Paul's on it. It's very
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
We love a Sean Paul moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just such a fun, good album.
Yeah.
It's very upbeat.
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion's on it.
I need to revisit this one.
You do. I told you this
I know,
year.
and I don't remember both times.
This album is so fun. It's very good, like kind of tropical vibes.
I need that right now.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
It's amazing.
Okay. You've
so many
convinced
bangers,
me again.
and I just can't not have her on my list. I love how
Fair.
different she is from everything else.
Especially with R&B right now, alternative R&B, adding that kind of tropical flavoring is very different.
You really feel like you're on like the beach in the Bahamas.
Oh, that sounds so nice right now.
Just transported her to a place.
I need a vacation.
Okay.
I need a break from being sick. That's what I need.
Yeah, you do.
You know?
That sounds great. A little pina colada.
Oh my God. Yes. Please. That sounds incredible.
But yes, Shinsia Alpha, I'm obsessed. And
hell yeah. I'm excited.
It's going to be an album I play forever. That's why it's so exciting.
And that's what makes a list. You know what I mean? Like when you have that ability to know you're going to listen to it a lot.
Yeah.
That's a topper for me. I get it.
Totally.
Love it. Coming in on my 16, here we go. Here's one that came out a while ago.
Oh.
And I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, yes.
I re-listened, and it's a long album.
Long.
This is Big Thief with
what?
Their album.
Wait.
Their album Dragon New Warm Mountain, I Believe in You. I know.
You were talking kind of a little shit
I
on
was
that.
talking a little shit. I re-listened to it, and I love so many songs off of it.
Wow.
No Reason is my favorite song of the year. I will say that now. It's the one song I have been
favorite song
singing
of the year
in my head non-fucking stop.
Wow,
non-stop.
Dude.
And I know I talked shit because I hated the fact that they came out with two separate albums and then combined them into one giant one. So I just went with the full one. Honestly, Big Thief has never been I've never been like a super fan of theirs.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but Adrienne Lenker really got me in this album. She sounds so good. The folk, very indie folk vibes of it give me life. It's good.
Wow, that's a surprise for
It's
me.
just long.
It's good. It's long.
just so long.
Yeah.
But that being said, I loved so many songs off of it. I couldn't ignore it.
Yeah.
Like, so many of those songs are in my final, like, songs of the year. I was like, oh, I have to add them.
Yeah.
I have to add them.
Yeah.
So a surprise twist, we've gotten Big Thief onto the list.
That really just blew my mind.
I know. Who'd you think it was going to be?
Ethel Cain.
Gotcha. Yeah.
She's coming.
She's coming.
Okay, so my number 16
Yes.
is one that you actually introduced me to
Yes.
a few weeks ago.
Ooh. What? Okay.
And this is Amanda Tenfjord. Tenfjord with her album In Hindsight.
So fucking
What the hell?
good. I know.
This is so good.
I know. I'm well aware.
Is she on your list?
She's not on my list because I'm saving her for the smaller artist list we do.
Oh.
She's great.
It's so good. Every song, the more I re-listened to it, the more I was like, fuck, this is a good song too. And then I was like, oh my God.
I know.
It's so good. Like,
Full album.
it's, I would say like indie folk pop.
Yeah.
There's so much of that this year.
Yeah.
So it was so hard to narrow down my indie folk pop goddesses.
Yes.
Like Holly Humberstone, all of that kind of vibe.
Yep.
There was a lot.
Lizzie McAlpine.
Oh, so many. And
Tomerlin.
Yes.
Yes.
There were so many albums.
Yes.
And she beat out a lot because I was just like obsessed.
It's underratedly great.
Yeah, it is.
Like, she came in our inbox, but she came out of nowhere.
Oh,
almost.
she's in our inbox.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And again, I listened to it and I was like, this is dumb good.
Yeah, and she's Greek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we love.
That's nice. I did not know.
We love that.
Mm-hmm.
Very good choice. I like that. Coming up on the list.
Yeah.
A little
16.
inboxer. Hey. Oh. 15 for me is where Aurora stands.
Oh, wow.
For the gods we can touch. Again.
Higher than me.
Yeah.
But seeing her live.
Seeing
I'm
her
telling
live.
ya.
Those photos I took of her still make me like.
I know. We just need to post those.
We do.
Just post them.
I will. They're so good, guys. She is so photogenic. She's, again, a pure baby
like
angel.
she radiates an energy that's unlike any other energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she is so fun to watch.
Yes.
There's just something about her. Cure for Love,
Yes,
Cure for
Cure
Me,
for-
whatever it's called, is
That's
again
like, yeah, you've been singing that all year. Yeah.
all year, and I love the little TikTok dance she did with it. Like, I just love Aurora. She's just my little fairy goddess, and we shall protect her and love her forever. Thank you.
That was so good.
Thank you. I love my Aurora
It's so
impression.
good.
I do it to Gabe all the time. I'm like, hello, I am. He loves Aurora too. That's really, when a man who only listens to electronic music loves Aurora, she's doing something right.
I mean, she's kind of electronic-ish.
Yeah, she's got that vibe.
She's got the voice too.
It's like Churches. He loves Churches.
Yeah.
It's just the cute little ladies.
Yeah, it's a high-pitched
Very.
electronic back.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Aurora, number 15 for me.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh,
you're
am I gonna shit my pants?
You're gonna have a feel about this.
Oh.
My number 15 is Wet Leg.
Okay. Made it though.
Made it. I love that album. It's really good.
So good.
It's such a good indie rock album.
It's brilliant.
Like the most quintessential indie rock album that I've heard in a long time.
Ooh.
It kind of reminds me of like Urban Outfitters in 2011.
That is a very good fucking observation.
You know what I mean? Like
I know
when you
exactly
walked in and
what
you were
mean.
like, oh, you just heard the most indie hipster music.
Yes.
And you were like, oh, this place, it has a vibe.
Yes.
And it called all of us music lovers to it.
Truly.
This is like what I feel
Yes.
when I listen to that.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I'm in Urban Outfitters.
Fair. I'm buying hipster clothes. Fair. I will talk more about this at a later date.
Yeah,
yours.
It's gonna be way up there on your list. But I love the album. It's self-titled, right?
Yes.
And it is just so good. Banger
good.
after banger.
Bop after bop.
I've seen them live now twice. The first time they were really good. The second time their acoustics weren't that great.
Yeah, and it was before Florence, and not a lot of people knew who they
Wet
were,
Leg, I know,
which was
it's
weird.
Really weird. Maybe up where we were at.
That's very true. We were in like the second row.
But anyways, yeah. So they're number
Hey,
15 for me.
I'm just glad they made it. You
Indie
know?
rock made it. I think that they might be my only indie rock. Nope, there's another.
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's it.
You're like, maybe not. My number 14 is kind of where I think it was in the last half of my albums, but it is Cloud Cult with Metamorphosis. There's no world that exists in which Cloud Cult doesn't make it. If you know me, it's my favorite band of all fucking time. I would die for Cloud Cult. I have died for Cloud Cult. I've seen them about 1 billion times in concert. Like,
Are they touring? Oh.
They did the tiniest tour known to mankind.
Oh, no.
So I haven't seen them in years at this point.
Cloud Cult, come to
I
San
know.
Diego. What
I
are you
know.
doing?
Like, do you not realize I will be there singing every song? Like, I know the words to every Cloud Cult song.
Yeah. You're a diehard
I'm
fan.
a diehard fan.
Yeah.
They just get me like nobody gets
Yeah,
me.
I get it.
And this album is their first in many years, and while not my favorite of theirs, it is still an incredible album. It is heart-wrenchingly sad.
It's so sad.
You worry about their mental health a
Yeah.
little bit, but at the end of the day, there's just one way out of a hole. Again, another song that has been permanently ingrained in my brain for the entire year.
It's so good.
I just love them. Cloud Cult, if you guys don't know, please go listen to them. They are beautiful. They paint while they're on stage. I have a painting of theirs literally in my in one of my rooms. They're just the best.
I'm glad they made your list.
They had to.
Yeah.
There's no world in which they don't make it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have a few of those on here.
Yeah. So that's my number 14.
My number 14
My number 14.
is Lizzie McAplin, 5 Seconds Flat.
Okay. She fell off my list.
You know, I re-listened to it twice
Okay.
after my half year.
Yeah.
Because I just had to sit with it more.
Yeah.
And again, like I was saying, this indie folk pop genre,
Queens,
all
yeah.
these queens with their albums this year,
Yeah.
it's like, holy shit.
Yep.
Amazing for
Yep,
us.
truly.
But like
Thank
so
you.
hard to decide. And Ceilings.
Yeah.
I cannot not. That song has been with me all year, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it really is so good.
But again, there's the indicator, right?
Yeah.
That when a song is just ingrained in who you are,
And she has so many songs on there. And then
Oh, yeah.
also following her on Instagram, I just feel like,
you know her.
yeah. And like she has so many acoustic sessions. Her voice is just, it's so like
She is dumb
soft
talented.
and warm.
Comforting.
Yeah, that's the word.
Soft and warm like a kitty cat's purse.
Yeah, like just cuddling on your lap.
Yeah.
Like you just get in
while devastating you
Yeah.
with her
Yeah.
lyrics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And her EP came out last year.
Yeah.
And we were obsessed.
Obsessed.
So it's been a long time coming. I think this is what happened with Holly Humberstone too. The EPs, the singles, they released their whole fucking album before
Yes.
their album.
Yes.
And then it doesn't sit with you the same.
It does not sit with you the
Like
same.
Holly's, I just couldn't get into it like I could
Yes.
her singles.
I 1,000% agree with that
So,
statement.
But Lizzie, I think I had to re-listen to it a few times to really feel it.
Yeah.
And I did.
Yeah.
And I am number 14.
I love it. Thank you.
So yeah.
Great, Lizzie. I'm sorry you fell off mine. I don't know what happened. Number 13 for me, a new addition. Welcome to the lineup, Gold Panda.
Oh my God.
I know, with The Work.
This
We're
is
all
a
shocked.
stoner album.
Gabe
I
was
listened
shocked.
and I was like,
This is a stoner album.
ugh. It's very.
But I've
yeah.
also loved Gold Panda for many a year.
They have bangers. Yes.
You, a banger.
Yes.
I was so surprised and just kind of like shocked by this album. Again, like Ashley said, it is a stoner album, and that's obviously why I love it.
It's a little glitchy.
A little glitchy with
Yes.
the layers,
It's very well done.
God, he's so talented.
Yeah.
I just can't get it out of my head. I've talked, even Gabe was shocked that this made my list because I sent it to him last night. I was like, here's my list. And he's like, whoa, Gold Panda made the list. And I was like, yeah, there's just something about him.
And high up on your list.
High
too.
up that I can't, like, The Corner, again, a song that's just stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And I can't get it out. And I love when I I love when I just can't stop thinking about an album. That's always a huge indicator for me that it's got to be in my list. And this is one of them.
Yeah.
It's a really good electronic album that I think deserves a little bit more love and TLC. It just came out, so, you know, sitting with it, I re-listened. You have got to pay attention.
I am.
You're sitting there like this.
Clench my face, and then I was like, ooh.
It's an album that it's an album that you just kind of got to sit with, and I think an important one at that. So, Gold Panda.
I was paying attention.
I'm just helping your face.
I get distracted. My brain goes.
She has ADHD,
It
folks.
goes to other planets, and then I'm like, ooh. That's
Ooh, sparkly nails.
I was like, I got my nails done. Okay.
Okay.
Number 13.
Okay.
ODESZA.
Okay.
The Last Goodbye.
Okay.
This is another one I had to re-listen to because when I first listened, I was like, it's good. It's so hard when their other albums are so fucking good. Like, amazing.
Okay.
That I just didn't connect with this one as much the first couple times. But I re-listened to it recently again, and I'm like, this is a fucking masterpiece. It is so good. It is so good. I mean, The Last Goodbye, just that song alone is so fucking insane. And I will say I've seen them a bunch of times, and I think seeing them helps.
Yes.
Because it's a show, and it is magic.
And they are
magic.
Showmans.
Magic.
Magic. Magic.
Magic.
Magic.
Like it.
Magic.
It moves your soul a little bit.
Oh, it gives you shivers.
Yeah, it's so good. And
I will talk about it later.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, they were on my Spotify Rap Top because I just listened to them all the time.
Oh, The Last Goodbye I'm shocked that wasn't. Was it? It could have been one of my most played songs.
The whole album is.
Yeah.
It's really a masterpiece.
Truly. This is when my list gets a little wacky, which I love.
Oh, wacky.
Wacky in the sense of like, I think you're going to be surprised by some of these.
Oh.
Okay. So number 12 for me is an inbox artist, actually, that I have just been obsessed with for the entire year. Lou Roy with her album Pure Chaos.
Yes.
Again, actually, that song of hers, oh my God, why can't I fucking think of the name of it? Uppercut. Was one of my most played songs of the year. An alt pop kind of queen for me. There was so much alternative pop this year, you guys. Like, how do you begin choosing what was incredible? It was all incredible. This is just an album that really stuck out to me. I'm pretty sure debut. I love when you just get a good debut and you're excited for more.
Yeah.
And
we're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready, Lou. I'm ready.
Number 12.
Number 12. See where I it's going to get surprising.
Oh, I'm
here.
so excited.
So, Lou Roy, Pure Chaos, my number 12.
So, my number 12 is Bartiz.
Ah,
Bartiz
that's
Strange,
high.
Harmony Table. Yeah, it really got me good.
It did. And I love that because being such a Bartiz stan, and you and I had that conversation last year about how it was too chaotic for you.
Yeah.
And I love when someone makes another album and then you really love it. Like, you know?
It's so good. And I just love the wild ride it was.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah. It's a great album.
Yeah, it's super good.
My number 11. Okay, here we go. Beyonce. Renaissance.
Wow. Oh.
I re-listened to it. It's so
good.
Fucking good.
It's so good.
It is.
We almost got her on the same.
Whoa, damn it.
I know.
That's what we didn't do. We didn't guess how many we have the same.
So far, 0.
No, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I
We've
thought you
got
meant
a
the
few.
same time.
Oh, no. We'll never get that. It's never going to happen.
We did that once.
We did.
Our number 5.
We did.
Who
Who was that?
that?
Don't remember. Sad. So sad. But literally, I could not put Beyonce. It was like Lizzo or Beyonce. Beyonce, I think I loved more because of the throwback to dance music. Cuff It is an earworm.
Yeah.
An earworm. It's Beyonce. She's just got such a good fucking voice.
I mean, it's such a good album.
And it's like Beyonce.
Like banger after banger after banger.
There's no ending.
No.
There's no like slow down to Beyonce
and it's like
either.
Definitely like what we said when we previously talked about it. It is an album from start to finish. When you listen to it, it has like a rhythm and a story to it.
Very
almost.
much so.
Yeah.
And I would be remiss to not include Beyonce.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm not like super big into top 40 pop like that, but like I couldn't.
It's not even like real top 40 pop
because she's such an artist.
Yeah.
It's Beyonce. And again, with all the visuals, with everything that Beyonce does to release an album, it's art.
Yeah, it's so good.
Art. So Beyonce, congratulations. Not like you need it. It's gonna be in everyone's list because it's genius. But you made it on Girls.
Woo!
Woo woo.
So my number 11 is Stand Atlantic with their album Fear.
I forgot how obsessed you are with that album.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
It's such a good pop punk album.
It is very good.
There were so many good pop punk albums this year.
Truly.
But
this
was topped.
the bop.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think they're Australian.
Okay.
And they are huge in Australia.
Oh,
like
cool.
They were like one of the top.
Really? Like listen to artists.
Yes.
Yeah. That's amazing. I love that pop punk has become the new generation. You know what I mean? Like we had Charlotte Sands, we had Stand Atlantic, we had Magnolia Park.
Yeah.
We had all of these pop punk.
Royal the Serpent.
Yeah. And not just white men. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like it was finally pop punk has become inclusive.
Yes.
Even Bartiz has pop punk
he
in
does.
his, it's like it's been so beloved by our generation because that's what we grew up on that I think now people our age and a little bit younger are like, I want to do pop punk music. We are cracking into our top 10.
I know. So this is where it gets stressful when I was making my list.
Okay.
I feel like top 10 is like the big.
This was easy for me.
Oh.
Everything below this was hard for me.
Dang.
Top 10, I kind of knew.
But I
kind of knew where things were going to lie. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I had feelings.
I just wanted them to be like, these guys are my favorites.
And these are my favorites.
Ooh.
These are my absolute favorites that I've been obsessed with. We're going to dive into it. Number 10 for me, Bonobo with Fragments.
Wow.
I'm still so obsessed with that album.
Yeah, you all have been since, I think, January.
Oh, yeah. It came out in, it was one of the it was my first 5 of the year.
Oh, my God.
And it still hits. It still Tides with Jamila Woods is a gorgeous fucking song.
Yes. My number 10 is Beyonce.
Yes!
Yeah, just like you, she had to be on my list.
Yeah.
I think she's like one of my biggest hitters that actually made my top 20.
Yeah, same.
I mean, the album is just,
again,
it's so good. And I of course, like who's not a Beyonce fan? Like I love all of her other albums, and I just love how different this one is.
Yeah. My number 9, a newcomer,
Ooh.
but an album I've told you about so many times that I'm just so obsessed with. Circa Richardson with her album Smiling Like an Idiot. Irish.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, we talked about her.
Wow.
Yes.
What?
I re-listened to it and again, obsessed. Indie, rock, folk, pop kind of genre. She is so brilliant in her lyric writing.
Yeah.
She's witty. She's Irish, so she's got a little sass. It's like shit like that. And again, I just love her songwriting so much that she beat out Lizzie McAlpine and Tomberlin, who are not on my list anymore.
Dang.
Yeah. I just couldn't stop listening to this album.
It's so good.
It is just banger after banger. And I, again, just love her themes in her music. And I just can't get enough. I cannot get enough.
So good.
She had to be up there for me.
My number 9 is Young Bae.
Wow.
Groove Continental Side A, so I'm hoping there's a Side B.
I know. I was thinking he was going to release a Side B
this year.
Yeah.
Maybe it got delayed or something.
Quite possibly.
This album is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's
so my jam.
It is your jam.
Talk about collabs. I mean, we got John Batiste.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Channel Tres.
Oh, yeah.
We've got, I mean, it's just
everyone.
It's so many people.
And it's very upbeat. It's very like groovy,
Yeah.
soulful.
Like it has like the kind of 70s like
Yes.
spy shit. It's so fun.
All right, here we go. Number 8. Got, I think, a little bit higher for me. And again, another artist I'm just so obsessed with. Short album. Lin Ying's There Could Be Wreckage Here.
Oh, yeah, you love this one. I forgot about it.
The song Daylight Blows Into One Door is one of the most beautiful songs I've heard of the year.
Yeah, you've been obsessed.
I have been so obsessed with this album deeply in my soul. Do I feel her lyrics? I feel her music.
And she's a sweet baby angel.
A sweet baby angel,
Yeah.
which I always love. But like truly, I just was so fascinated by, there were a lot of women this year who did this very theatrical, I want to say, kind of music. It was pop, but there was some like level of depth to the pop that I think that's why Spotify was like, you've been listening to a lot of
theatrical.
pop. Like very theatrical, just like very moving.
Yeah.
Very like cinematic at times by women who, you know, are raising the playing field. Like they're just doing way better than men in that genre.
Yeah.
You know, we've really dominated and we've really kind of taken over, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I love a badass woman.
It's great.
Lin Ying, There Could Be Wreckage Here. Fucking brilliant album.
So good. My number 8.
Yeah?
I'm obsessed.
Okay.
Orville Peck.
Okay.
Bronco.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, I can't even. I'm just upset that I'm not seeing him on other lists. What the hell is that about? What is that? This album is like kind of revolutionary, brilliant. It's so good. And I don't get it. He needs more recognition.
I think it's because his previous album was very beloved.
Yeah.
Very beloved.
Yeah.
And it's the same.
I didn't know about that.
I know.
So that might be why I'm obsessed now.
I think so.
Because I like wasn't.
You weren't there for the
OG.
Yeah. But that's honestly, I think Bronco is an elevated first album. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like so deep.
It's so different.
And meaningful.
It's so
and,
unique.
Emotional, but also fun.
Yeah. Well,
like
he's
the
a
lyrics.
gay cowboy with who we don't know whose face. We don't know what his face looks like.
And I love that.
I love the mystery.
The sense of mystery with his vocals is like so well matched.
Yeah.
It's a very good move by him.
I love how he keeps his privacy very, like, I think you can tell that's very important to him.
Yeah, and it's almost like he's making a point.
Yes, very much so. Number 7. Here is where Ashley got it right. Ethel Cain's Preacher's Daughter.
Oh, wow. 7.
Guy, it is so Ash. It is, I re-listened to it and connected to it in a way that I was telling Ashley for, I think, like a week. I was like, God, that Ethel Cain album, though, did come out. And I kept forgetting about it. And people were mad at us last time that it wasn't on our list.
Oh.
And I was like, you know what? They're kind of right. They're kind of right. I loved her EP, like 2 years ago. This album, again, very, very long album.
Very long.
Over an hour and 15. But important to music.
Yes.
Very important to music. Her quietness on these songs is haunting. Mm-hmm. Her religious trauma is
relatable.
And her very like off the cuff lyric, just kind of, it's almost like just blurting out. Like there's like it's a very story kind of driven, but they're long songs for a reason.
Yeah.
It's a full fucking novel in each song.
Oh, yeah.
But she's so fucking talented.
Yeah, she's
her
so good.
voice, I'm really sad we saw her in a festival setting first because I don't think she has the vocal power to be on a festival stage.
I wouldn't even say that. I think that it's more so like the vibe is not festival.
It's not festival.
Like we saw Ying Yang Twins, and
Yeah,
then we went to Ethel Cain, and I was like, this is kind of a different.
I think she does so much better in intimate.
Oh yeah, I would imagine
settings, and I would much rather seen her there.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's all right. I will still go see her live because she does have a beautiful voice.
Oh, yes. My number 7.
Yeah.
Fred again.
That look! Get out of my house.
I know. I was scared to tell you.
As you should be.
Actual Life 3.
7, Ashley? We've got bones to pick.
7. You know?
I am disappointed.
Why? I love it. It's so good. It just, there were others that I loved more.
You know, to be fair.
His other albums are...
No, back that booty up. Nope, back that booty up. I really think I get where you're coming from. You were in such an R&B world.
Yeah, and you'll be laughing when you hear the rest of my list.
Ashley
there are so many ones that we haven't said yet. That's what the scary part is.
Because it's never ending. It's never ending.
And this album is great. Listen to it on the regular.
Yes.
I'm just like the other, like literally my top 10 are my favorites, and I listen to them daily. Like,
well, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Number 6 for me is ODESZA's The Last Goodbye. Brilliant fucking album.
Yeah.
I was very, very nervous. Ashley knows we were like,
nervous.
Singles that came out, they just weren't flowing. It was weird. I just wasn't connecting. Listening to the full album the day of release with Gabe, who is a diehard
so is
ODESZA,
Sean.
and Sean.
Sean loves ODESZA.
It was an experience.
Yeah.
And ODESZA just doesn't disappoint.
They are magic.
They are magic.
And they're
just good at
artists.
What they do. They're just so good at what they do that no matter what they release, I think at this point, I'm going to be obsessed
with. Talk about having so much talent. Like, you have that vision. I mean, brilliant.
And they worked years on it.
I know.
Think of how long it was in between albums.
Yeah.
It was many years.
Yes.
And they tour like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, they tour more than I think anyone else.
Yeah. And it's
they
nuts.
Did 2 years straight before COVID.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Number 6.
Yes.
Tayshia, Capricorn Sun.
Did not make my list.
Higher than Fred again.
Well, we love a woman in electronic music.
I'm obsessed.
As you should be.
She is so good.
She's so good.
And I just re-listened to it. Dancing in the Shadows is one of the songs that really stuck with me. There's so many. Like, just, yeah, it's so different.
Yes.
And I really like how she's taken electronic music and made it like chill, but then a party.
Yes.
It's very like, she goes from like progressive to deep. She goes through all different kinds
subgenres,
of electronic music.
Yeah.
She really kind of gets into different.
I love the woman. This sounds weird, but I love a woman's perspective on deep house almost, because I feel like we don't get that.
There are starting to be a lot of women in electronic music.
But I think she is one of the almost originators at this point, because she came out with a lot of singles.
Oh yeah, we've been listening to her for a long time,
while.
And I was so happy that I think this is her debut album.
Yeah,
and it is fucking amazing.
She's brilliant. She's so brilliant.
I had to put her in my top 10 because I love her a lot.
No, I love her too. Probably 22 for me. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough time with it.
Yeah.
I just didn't have enough time with it.
There's so much.
Yeah. Breaking into our top 5. Here we fucking go.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Number 5 for me. Dropped down a little bit, but again, my favorite R&B album of the year.
Oh.
Amber Mark, 3 Dimensions.
Number 5?
Yeah.
Number 5!
Guys, this doesn't happen.
Did I just say we got our number 5 right before?
Get out of here. That is spoopy.
What the F, David Blaine?
David Blaine. Stop putting Amber Mark at number 5, David Blaine. That is bizarre.
That's bizarre because we got our number 5 right, I think, last year.
I think you're right.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
I love that. I love it. That makes me so fucking
That
happy.
is weird.
That is wild. Good job.
Wow.
Well, let's talk about Amber Mark.
Yeah, we talked about her at our half year.
We've talked about her
probably the same spot at our half year.
We've also talked about her on Tunes and Tumblers.
Oh,
the
yes.
podcast we were on. We had a whole episode
that is
about
hilarious.
Her.
I
Whew,
can't
I
get
got
over
an
that.
adrenaline
The fact
rush.
that we got the same one is so insane.
We did it.
But yeah, we've talked about her a lot. She deserves a fucking goddess.
All the love.
And she is blowing up.
As she should.
And
we've been waiting for this album.
We have.
Like, this woman has dropped so many little
EPs,
nuggets.
singles, yes.
And it's like, where is the full album?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? She gave it to us, and it is stunning.
It's so good.
Bliss, Most Men. I mean, she's just a powerhouse.
Yeah, it's an amazing album. It just, what it is, fucking is amazing.
Brilliant.
Yes.
She is doing something so cool honestly, she reminds me of like SZA. Yes. She has that ability to be just a goddess of music. And I think this album really catapulted her up there.
Oh, yeah. It's alternative R&B. Yeah. Just fantastic.
Great lyrics.
Like what we said, she could have cut a few songs. If she would have cut like 3-4 songs, it just was long and kind of repetitive in some parts.
Yes.
It would have been a 1.
Yeah.
But it's a 5.
It's a 5.
So it's fine.
She's number 5. Well, hell
5.
Yeah.
Woo!
Whoa. Amber Mark, 3 dimensions deep.
That is
yeah, we
kooky
did
bananas.
That was spoopy. I got so power jacked.
Yeah, you did.
Well, number 4 for me is Orville Peck's Bronco.
Same. No.
You're like, I changed it.
Wow, number 4.
Here's my theory about Orville. I think he is just so brilliant, like you were saying, in the fact that this is music that really targets very specific groups of people that are so dedicated. So, like, you know, the gays love him because he's a gay icon at this point.
100%.
You know, the alternative country lovers love him because he's so talented in this genre.
Oh, yeah.
His voice is so smooth.
It's so smooth. It's so different.
It's so unique.
And it just feels good to listen to.
It does. And he's so cool. Like, he's effortlessly cool.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. You know, I love an effortlessly cool human being. And again, this was an album that I just couldn't get out of my head. Yep. It's been stuck up there. I almost honestly forgot about it because I was just like, yeah, it's Orville. Like, of course I love him. It. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my number 4, Orville Peck Bronco.
Wow.
Yeah.
4. My number 4.
Yes.
This is where it got hard.
Okay.
Because
this is where it got so easy for me.
I really loved all 4 of these.
Okay.
My last 4.
Okay.
Number 4 is Noah Kahan, Stick Season.
Our intern Rachel is literally like, yes. She was like, it's my number 1.
It is so fucking good. It's such a good folk album. One that will be at the top of the charts for years.
Stick Season is one of the best songs ever
written.
mean,
there's so many good ones. Orange Juice, underrated. And such like emotional and heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And then he just like changes it up. It's like very slow folk, and then it gets like ding 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 ding, like he like kinda, you know.
It's a no skip. It's a story.
No skip. Thank you.
And Orange Juice lyrical.
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
Here's my thing. I listened to this at the wrong time.
Yeah, well, you only listened to it once.
And I only listened to it once, and it felt like a long album that I was just like, ooh.
It's long, but
I gotta spend more time with it.
It's deep.
I mean, I love his voice is out of this world.
Lyrically, it's one of the best folk albums I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
He's too smart.
Yeah.
He is.
I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Yes. I will very much agree. I saw the funniest fucking TikTok though. Do you know that girl who does those? She's so fucking hilarious. She does like the peasant, like she's at the like hanging and she's like, do you have an orange, or like, do you know what I'm talking about? she found out that she's childhood friends with their family, with Noah Kahan's family. And she's like, that album is my favorite album of all time. And she's like, I called my mom and like, just like had this whole TikTok about how her family, she's like family friends. And I was like, that's the shit that people love.
Yeah, I don't think that he expected to blow up like he did.
He had year.
And he...
Which is honestly so heartwarming.
Yeah, it is.
Like, out of all people who deserve it, it's like, he's one of them, you know?
Yeah.
Just a sweet...
A true musician all around.
Yeah.
True musician all around. Is that your number one?
He made my top 3.
Ooh, okay. I think I
Number
just
4.
need to spend more time with
He
it.
wasn't on your list at all.
At all. I think
all
I
right,
listened to it
all
at
right.
the wrong time. And I think I needed headphones, and he was just kind of playing off my computer.
Yeah.
To break your heart for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I need devastation. Yeah. Break me, Noah. Break me.
Yeah, you're looking for a...
You're looking to be broken. Well, speaking of looking to be broken,
I know, the rest of my list is breaking.
my
I'm
number
just
3,
broken.
and this might be your number 2. Actually, this could be your number 1. My number 3 is Florence and the Machine.
My number 3 is...
We did it.
Dude, how did we get so many the same?
I'm so proud of us.
We hung out a lot more this year.
We did. But, I mean, no duh. Florence has been and I think, again, seeing her
I cannot
live.
believe that this is the same, too.
I'm
I was
so
like,
proud
you're
of
going to
us.
say it because I know the other 2 are on your list.
Yeah. So Florence this year has taken me by storm.
Yeah.
I love Florence. I've always loved Florence. Seeing her live so close
Oh my
was
God.
such a life-changing experience.
Life-changing.
Like, I think actually
Life-changing.
one of the best shows we saw this year.
I rewatch those videos
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah, same.
Like, I'm just like, oh man, this was a moment.
I re-listened to it on the plane home yesterday,
it's-
and King destroys me
Yeah.
every fucking time. I mean, Girls Against God.
Oh, so good.
Oh my God.
That's how I feel about Free. I don't know
Free,
why that's
I
not
love
getting enough.
Free.
The lyrics of that song are so insane.
Devastate me.
It's so good.
It's so fucking
like,
good.
how is that not a top song of the year?
And how does she do it? She writes in such a witchy way.
yeah.
And that's obviously why, like, you know, flower crowns and witchy vibes. And,
Yeah.
you know, I love that about her. But there's something very powerful about her womanness, her femininity, that I'm just like, fuck me up, Florence. Fuck me up.
I know. I don't know how she does it, but like, it's just...
Dance Fever was just one of the best albums. A complete from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
She has a way, and
She
she's
does.
such an artist, and it's just...
She's beautiful.
It's so good.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
And just the stage she set, she can command a crowd. She
Oh my
doesn't play
God, I
an
know.
instrument, so
She
it's
doesn't.
just
so
her.
She's just running around. That's why she broke her foot.
That's why she broke
Bless
her foot,
her.
our little baby.
Yeah, but I mean, I like her a lot. This is why I like a lot of artists like this, like
Yes.
kind of witchier ones.
Very witchy. Stevie Nicks vibes.
Yes, it's almost just like their realism in their writing.
Yes.
Like, I love Free because the lyric is like, to live with suffering and death and somehow still keep singing. It's like so good. It's
Yes.
like, yeah, how do we do that?
Literally.
How do we do that? Like,
Literally.
we just keep getting up and doing that shit. That's like what the song is about.
Again, she takes her femininity and like the woman's struggle almost,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and like puts it into music. And it, like no one else really does that as well as Florence
Yeah,
does.
it's a story. I mean, that album is so good, and
she is truly just the best.
I know.
God,
Like, she is a goddess.
A goddess.
And that I just couldn't get that album out of my head all
I
year.
will not get that album. I refuse to let that album disappear from me.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's that
3,
good.
I can't believe
Guys,
that.
number 3 and number 5, the same.
What the F?
What the F?
Oh shit, we're down to it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Number 2,
What leg?
Fred again.
Oh my gosh, really?
Here's my reasoning. I have a very, very specific reasoning for this.
Okay.
I did not have enough time with Fred as I had with my number 1.
Yeah, what leg?
My Fred, I wish released the album earlier in the year, but he did a lot of the singles. Jungle, one of my favorite songs of the year, not on the album. Delilah, just all these
Delilah's
songs.
so good. Yeah.
I wish I had more time with the full complete album, but you were there with me when I first listened to it. I mean, tears. Like,
also, Wet Leg's like a debut album, and they just fucking crushed it.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Fred is, there's something about Fred that brings people together. Seeing him live was my favorite show of the year. Like, I can't tell you how much that meant to me because his music has gotten me through. He got me through quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
We Lost Dancing from Actual Life 2.
Remember when I showed you that song?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, like, I feel like we've kind of been on the ground up with Fred. And to watch him progress and
so fast
from the Boiler Room set, which is one of the best live shows I've ever seen on, like, watching it on YouTube. He also did an interview with one of the Australian music journalists, Australian, British, I can't remember. And just listening to him talk about how he makes his music. So the connection that I think, you know how we're talking about the voice bits? I think it's because we feel so humanized.
Yeah.
And he takes these, what Fred does is he goes to bars, he goes to coffee shops, he just hits record on his phone. And any little bits of conversation, he turns into music.
Dang.
And that to me is so beautiful that he can just take
a moment,
mundane conversations and turn it into, like Delilah, Pull Me Out of It.
Yeah.
That song is made for people who have anxiety. And as someone who has anxiety, and especially in large crowds, like at electronic shows, it meant so much to me to be recognized like that in music, especially in electronic music. And Fred is just so fucking sweet. I'm so in love with him. I'm so obsessed. Everything he touches is genius to me.
It's brilliant.
And he used to work with Ed Sheeran, which I think is so funny.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's been a producer for big people.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So my number two.
Fred
again, Actual Life 3.
I guessed wrong.
I know.
Well, so did you.
Damn it!
Because my number 2 is Dermot Kennedy with Sonder. And it could be because I haven't been able to sit with it long enough.
I'm telling you, there's something about having some time to sit with it.
Honestly, he was farther down, and then I kept listening, and I was like, oh God, this is so fucking good.
Girl, you listened to it twice on opening day.
3 times.
3 times. It's fine. It's fine.
But God damn it, Dermot. God damn it. Another one, like Florence, who writes real
He gets
shit.
you. There's something about your connection to Dermot.
Not negative. I'm a realist. I keep trying to tell my dad this.
Papa.
I just see the world as like it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And like you gotta just kind of maintain
pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Yeah.
Deep within, my emotional level is like beauty is after you make it through all of your shit.
I love that.
And every day is like you just got to make it through all that.
He does
and
very much
writes
to that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like he writes like being in love is like so. And here's my hopeless romantic part of me, Pisces. But he writes where it's like. Everything you gotta just love every moment because you only have this one moment, and that's what all this album is about.
Yeah,
and it's Sonder means like you understanding that everyone lives through their own moments, and like kind of understanding that.
That's
like
beautiful.
You all have everyone has their own moments to live through.
Yeah,
and respecting it almost.
Yeah.
So it's just that's what he's so fucking deep. Like I just love that.
He is deep.
I'm like a deep person.
You are.
And you're
very internally deep.
Yes.
You are very much a person who sits in their brain.
Yeah, I overthink a lot of things. And I also am very empathetic.
Very.
So that like Sonder is such a word for me because I like always am like, well, you don't know what they went like. I only know my perspective.
Yes,
and I've only lived my life.
Yeah.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like
He does put that into song very well.
God damn it, Dreamer! I can't. Every time I listen to that song, I cry. It is such a deep song. Have you heard it? Did you listen?
I haven't listened to the album yet.
What? That is mean. You got mad at me about Fred? You not listen?
To be fair,
That is rude.
I have been waiting for a moment, and then I got so sick.
Last minute. This came out in November.
It is only December 6th, ma'am. Calm your panties. No, I really want to spend time with it. And
It's really good.
I know it's going to be beautiful.
It's really, I cannot believe you have not listened.
I haven't even listened to Dean yet.
That's going to die. But I can't believe you have not listened.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I know. We need to get on.
Dean is good. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Like, Dermot kind of turns it up a little bit. Like, he actually has positive love songs on there.
Oh, good. He's in love.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Who knows? But he's so cool, too. He does, like, pop-up shows everywhere.
Effortlessly
He
cool.
loves his fans a lot.
Did you see him playing on the balcony?
Yes.
Did you send that to me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my God
I know.
almighty.
He does pop-up shows all over. That was for a charity event
Yeah.
in his hometown.
In Ireland, yeah.
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 God. I just want to see him in Ireland.
Oh, my.
So
I'm
bad.
gonna
That's
get
like
you
a
there.
dream of mine.
I'm going to get you there, baby. I'm going to get you there. Well, of no shock to anyone, my number one stays the same. Wet Legs' self-titled debut. Perfect indie rock. Perfect indie rock. It's sassy. They're talking about dicks and vagina. You know, like it's very much just like raw feminine power.
Yeah.
And I mean, Chaise Long is one of those songs that will be ingrained in everyone's brain. Thank you, TikTok.
Yeah.
And they blew up. They blew up because
up.
of it. And I think it's truly because it's so fun. It's so witty. It's banger after banger.
And they stayed big because you listen to that song and you go to their album and you're like, oh, these are all fun.
Your
They're all
mom,
fun.
your
Yeah.
mom, your
Angelina.
or Angelica.
Angelica, yeah.
That song is permanently
So
ingrained
good.
in my brain, ingrained in my brain. And we've seen them twice now, and I will still go see them. I will see them as many times
They're
as possible.
so fun.
The album is incredible. One of just it's been in my entire, like, I play the album all the time. Because it's short, it's easy. I play it for Gabe all the time. Like, I just put it on in the background.
It's a fun album.
It's a fun album to scream to in the car.
Yeah.
You know? On the chaise long, all day. Like, you just, you get into it. So it wasn't going to move. Fred, I love you, but I needed more time with that album. I had a whole year with Wet Leg, essentially.
Guess what? My number one didn't move either.
I forgot what even your number one was.
Jensen McRae.
Jensen did not
And her
move.
album, Are You Happy Now?
I totally forgot about that album.
Y'all.
That
album is deep and it is so good.
It gets ya.
Oh my, I just re-listened to it. Talk about a piece of art. That album from start to finish is like, she has the interludes in there.
Yes.
It really has meaning.
And we're not interlude people, but I feel like she did interludes well.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has meaning. Like her whole thing is from start to finish.
Yeah.
And My Ego Dies in the End is such a powerful song.
So good.
I just can't get over that. Wolves. Adam's Ribs.
Oh my,
make you
Adam's
cry
Ribs,
every time.
one of my favorite songs of the year. We had two at the same
time.
spot.
We had, you didn't have Dermot because you haven't fucking listened to it. Yeah, what?
Ashley's, well, I'm pushing you out of this house because you had Fred at
No. That doesn't even compare.
No.
I would say our lists are unlike anyone else's list
I
so
agree.
far that I've looked at.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is.
Because I think we spend a lot more time in the smaller albums, you know, because that's pretty much our bread and butter is up and coming artists. So I think a lot of ours is in that realm.
Yeah.
And don't forget, a lot of lists are like people who are like, this is musically brilliant, you know, like it's a lot more like in depth of
I'm not really doing that.
Production. Yeah. You and I are very much more like what sounds
how do I feel?
good and how do I feel because of it.
Yeah.
So ours are more emotional. Like we have an
Yes.
emotional attachment to these albums.
Yes.
I think a lot of end of the year lists just don't take that into consideration, and they're like, well, this has furthered the music industry because this one phrase of music. You know what I mean? It's a little uppity.
Yeah.
Pitchfork is always going to be uppity. But I am curious to see Rolling Stones. I I really Pitchfork's top songs of 2022 was very interesting. Very.
You had a lot of.
I had a lot of
favorites
mine.
were on that.
Yeah,
but the Always album wasn't on your top.
wasn't my favorite.
Yeah,
Wasn't my favorite from them. But again, there was so much music this year, you guys.
it was actually kooky.
Actually kooky. I have never had a year where just album after album after album. It was wild. And I think it's because post-COVID, we were all finally releasing.
Yes.
A lot of these artists sat on their album too. We can't forget that.
Because they needed a tour
to be,
plan.
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is just our list. These are people we love, artists we love. Obviously, there's so much more we could talk about. Like Ashley has a top 50. We will have that's how much we have.
I mean, technically, I probably have a top 100.
I mean, truly, I could.
If I were to go through it and organize, but
no, we will have our listicles starting, so you guys can check it all out.
Yes,
we'll have other lists. Like we will be doing our our favorite inbox artists of 2022, because there are just some smaller bands with albums like Amy J. We were just so obsessed with.
Amy J is on my list.
That deserves a lot of love from us. So you'll see that list, and we're gonna be better about our listicles.
Yeah,
because we know you love them, we know you need them, and there's just so much music at this point. We need an outlet.
Yeah, we need somewhere to list it.
Yeah, we need somewhere to list it.
We gotta list it.
So thank you so much for listening to our top albums of 2022.
Tell us which ones were your favorite.
Yes.
Any of them.
Tell us your list.
Yeah.
What's your top 5? I'd love to know. We'll put a little
top 5
question
is
box.
great.
We'll put a little question box the day we release this.
Yes.
Of what everyone's top 5 were. We'll make Rachel do one as well, because she's got some things to say. So we will make sure we know what you guys have been loving. And this is our last episode
of the season
until
Are we
March.
re-seasoning 3?
Yeah, we're still season 3. Yeah, the last
winter break.
Winter break. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will be taking our winter break, but we will have a bunch of Girlfriends episodes being posted every week, kind of in lieu of, thank you, in lieu of our podcast episodes, because we need a break.
Yeah. We need a break.
We've
been powering through music, but we will still be powering.
We will still be powering. You will get all the music you need.
Lots of change for girls starting in the new year.
Yeah,
so
we're really
things
excited.
Are going to be amping up.
Ashley has officially come on board full time.
Oh my God.
Rachel is now officially on board all full time. So you're going to see a lot more of not just me. Thank God. I'm sick of me. But we have especially if you're in San Diego, really be on the lookout. We've got incredibly exciting things we're going to be doing in the area.
Oh, yes.
Think scavenger hunts, think college campus shit. Think of everything you want with Girl. We're coming at you hot.
Yes.
And we are going to South by Southwest in March. So if you're going, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. We'd love to see you guys. If you're playing at South by Southwest, especially, let us know.
Yeah,
because we'd love to support.
That would be so fun.
Exactly. So Girl is up and up, and we love you all so much. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, share with your friends the podcast, and we love you guys so much. We'll see you in the next year.
Yeah, Happy New Year,
Happy
bitches.
New Year, bitches. Motherfuckers. Bye.